Good morning, everybody. It is the day before opening of public season for turkey here in Georgia. I don't know if you just caught that, but he just hammered off again. We got one that we found yesterday morning. Came in here again this morning. Sure enough, almost exact same spot he was roosting. And he's not really talking too much. He's gobbled 3 times on the roost, and he just gobbled again on the ground. Moved over a little bit. I'm just sitting up here on a little high point trying to just listen for where he's going. We're in some hilly country for this trip. Not quite mountainous, but definitely hilly for sure. So it's definitely going to be a big game changer on any turkey hunting that I'm used to. This is only my second time hunting turkeys in this type of terrain. So we'll see what the trip's got for us, but right now we're just going to chill out here and listen for a little bit. See if we can hear where this turkey's going around, hopefully gobbling, letting me know which direction he's just gobbled again. Thank you. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning for sure, but we're going to listen for a while and then we'll go check out some other spots. But this is definitely going to be the game plan for tomorrow. Things are full of sodium, but for instances like this, it's all right. Just get that burner rolling, get it to a light boil, and then we'll pour it in, stir it again, and then start eating. Here we go again. Tagged out in Florida early. Been waiting a while for this. Here we go. Georgia turkey season, public land, 2024. We had to come to the second spot because the first spot, somebody beat me there. They were there before 4 a.m. this morning. Props to them. Hopefully they get one, but we're heading into where I found those other 2 birds yesterday. Hopefully they'll be roosting still in the same area here. Hopefully nobody tries to cut me off in here. I've got 4 different gobblers out here to my left. They're a ways away, and I hear somebody owl hooting. So I'm not even going to bother going to those because they're on the other side of the road, and I know there's going to be people going after them right now. There's about 7 trucks past me going that way. Turkeys all over the place, just not right here. Like 4 or 5 of them back across the road. I thought I heard 2 to my right, but I can't tell. These elevation change, like out there, everything's just bouncing off of everything. It's very hard to tell. I've got like 4 or 5 right across the road. I thought I heard 2 to my right, and there was 1 across the way in front of me. The one in front and all the ones across the road, I know people are going to be on them. It's like not even worth me trying to get over there. They're hammering off like crazy too, but it is just, it's not worth it because I know there's going to be people over there. So I'm trying to go after something in this block which I ain't hearing nothing. Like I just heard that, and that sounded like it was to my right. I guess we just gonna walk to the right, and if it gets louder, we know we're going in the right direction. Because it sounded like I just heard it to my right, and then it bounced off this little hillside here. I thought I heard the echo bounce back. I don't know. This is gonna be testing of my knowledge of how to do this. All I keep hearing are them ones across the road. I mean, it's been over an hour since legal light. I haven't heard any hand calls over there. Kind of really wondering if anybody's even going after them birds. I'm about to hit a call just to see if I can get them to sound off if they're even over there. I might have been hearing them ones over there bouncing off. I don't know. It sure sounded like it was over this way though. If we don't get nothing to respond here, probably gonna start making our way over yonder and see, check the access points, make sure nobody's in there. And we'll just go from there. Them ones over there are going insane. Let's say they have not shut up since daybreak. They have not shut up. I don't see how nobody's over there. Might be somebody, I don't know. I'm gonna check the access points over there, because if there ain't, there's only a couple that can get in there. And if there's nobody in there, we're gonna go, because that is just ridiculous how much some jokers are going off. But I'm not going to leave gobbling turkeys to try to find turkeys that I think I heard gobble over here. I didn't see no vehicles when I was walking back at the access point, so we're going to cut in, and hopefully nobody else has cut in from a different area, and I don't know they're in there. But we'll take it slow and easy, and if we hear any hen calling and be able to identify if it's a person or a real hen, then we'll dictate from there what we do. But like I said, I did check to make sure nobody was at the access point, so unless they cut in from somewhere else, I wouldn't know. But let's go see if we can get on. Once I came over this little hilltop, I jumped a turkey. I think it was a hen, but I'm not sure. The issue is they're down in a little bowl here, so I'm above them, but there's not much cover up here. I don't like that. But we're so close to them now. I feel like the best approach would be just to sit up here. The fact that there's, I think, 3. They're coming. Crap. Well, we're going into a new area. I've not been into this spot at all. But we're going to take the bike and ride down all the way to the end. It's a long ways, but it's good. We can cover a lot of ground. We'll just go about every 150 yards, hit the call, try to strike one up. See if there's 1 or 2 in here that want to play. Just peeked around the corner. It might actually be a circle. I think they're circling around. That sounds closer. I need to move. Get at this other tree here. I've changed position. I got about 15 yards over. Gives me a much better view. Even if I would have sat where I was, I still wouldn't have gotten shot. They came perfectly right around all this thick brush that's right here on the side of me. They were between me and that. If this tree right here, this little bush, was not here, I would have been able to swing on one of them and shoot. But they came here 25 yards, both of them. They either saw something they didn't like, or they were looking and said, that hen isn't there, she should be there. And then they turned around and left. Dang it, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was fully expecting them to come in front of me. Which that's the way they were sounding. And then that last gobble they did, I knew it was not gonna be good. There's a turkey down in the bottom. I can't tell if it's a hen or if it's a gobbler. If it's a gobbler, it's a tom. That's where I originally expected him to come from. Just let them go ahead and go over that ridge. And once they do, once both of them are over it, I'm going to cut across, cut them off, try to at least. And of course, they're going right up the hill, so I can't walk right now. Alright, they're over the ridge. I'm going to cut back to the road real quick and run up the road and try to get in front of them. It's so open in here, makes getting any position hard. Well, after making that big move, managed to call Hannah up. I was hoping them gobblers were with her because about 5 minutes before she came over, the first time I heard her yelping, they gobbled. It sounded like they were maybe, I don't know, 60 yards behind her, to the side of her, whatever you want to call it. But they never showed. So it's been 40 minutes since. She was down there milling in the little bottom for a while, scratching around. But she's faded off, I believe. I haven't heard her in a while. I've hit the call again, nothing. But the last I heard the gobblers, they were pretty good distance over. Honestly, it didn't really sound like they moved much from where I last saw them. I don't know, but for early afternoon hunt, that was pretty exciting. If that one daggum bush wouldn't have been in my way, I could have just swung over and shot either one of them. But that's the ropes. That's what keeps us coming back for more. So I'm heading into the spot where the 3 or 4 toms were at, and I'm going to see if we can't get them roosted tonight. Hopefully have them for tomorrow morning. There's something walking down this little bottom. Turkey just gobbled. Heck yeah. Yes. Oh, buddy. And that's how the puzzle pieces get put together. You can see the roost pins, the gobble pins, and there's an exclamation point that I put on there over a month ago for an area I wanted to check out. I'm about to make a setup here once I get to this tree that's got somewhat of cover by it. That hen come right up here out of nowhere.